Here I'm going to tell you how to find all these, how to graph the histogram, how to graph the box and whisker plot, and how to find all these statistics values through Google Sheet. Um, so this is what I made it before, and just show you how the result will be. And then I'm going to use uh, a new sheet to do it. So first of all, let's look at the database that I gave you in through ManageBack. And this data is about the college and the rank. You can see here the rank. It have 1, 2, 3, 4, which stands for the sophomore, the freshman, sophomore, and junior and senior. And then they got each of the data. They got the gender of it, the is it athletic or not, the major of it, the height, the weight, is smoke or not, the English grade, reading grade, math grade, etc. Okay, so for my example, I'm going to figure out the height in different level, which is the rank of it. Okay, so as you can show that this part is all numbers, and we are going to confuse which part we are looking at now. So the first thing that you have to learn is how to freeze the first row, and that's how that I'm going to show you how to do it. Just click the right button here, and then at the bottom of it you can see freeze up to row number 1, and then after it you can see that when you roll down, okay, so the first row will be freezing, and so you can see that, okay, this part is the height, and this part is the weight, and this part, this blank, this column is about English grade. Okay, and the second of it is to do the grouping. In this data set, in this sheet, it's already ranked by the rank, by the grade what they are. Okay, so if you want to change the grouping as to rank it as the gender, maybe, so you can put it here, and then just put the same, push the red button, and you can sort the sheet no matter to A to Z or Z to A. And you press it, and you can see that all the data is ranked by the gender. Okay, so the upper part of it will be the gender 0, and the under part will be the gender of 1. So, and then we're going to go back to rank the rank 1 now, and what I'm going to do is for the height. So what I'm going to do for the first one is go to the other sheet, and then just make sure I am ready for all the topic here. So I got sophomore, freshman, sophomore, and junior, and then senior. Okay, so then I'm going to just copy all the data here to the next sheet that I'm going to work on. So just make sure that all the data you copy first is as the rank 1. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so to the row number 177, it will be rank 1. So just copy and paste. And then for rank number 2, rank 2, which stands for the sophomore, then okay, it's for 273. Copy and paste. Just continue to do this again. And for most of you have to just only to have to do it twice, and some of you have to do it 4 times. For rank 4 and rank 3, junior, sorry, and then senior. Okay, let's do it. Okay, okay. So let's go through the bottom of these sheets, and I'm going to start from 150. So I'm going to just put all the topic here to again, sophomore, and then junior, and then senior. Okay, so the first thing that I'm really interested about all the numbers, how many numbers of data you get. So as you can see that here is 147, but it not mean that you got 147 data, because you can see that okay, some data is missing, now. So what I'm going to do is go to that Google Sheet count how many of it. So I can press the equal. So every function I'm going to use, before it I have to use I have to press I have to insert equal count. So when we're going to count it, so when the value I'm going to count is from B2 to B147. Okay, so this part is very good. This is very important. That's the range that I'm going to do, no matter what statistics value I'm going to find. So I'm going to copy this range. I'm going to copy this range. So the second one I'm going to find is the mean. The mean. So it's the same. Enter. So I'm not going to press the function of this is not mean. You can see that there's no mean in this function, in the function tool of it. So I'm going to use average. So average is the function that's to find the mean. Okay. The same the value of it. So the number. So after we find the number and the mean, and then we are going to find the next one. When we are going to plot the box and crystal plot, we are going to find the minimum, and the quartile one, the median, the quartile 3, and the maximum. So let's start with the easy parts. The minimum, min. The range are the same. Equal min, and equal the median, it will be median. Yep, midian, the same range. And then maximum, and the quartile are a little bit difficult, but the same. We're going to press inset quartile. But quartile, we got 3 quartile. We got quartile 1, quartile 3, and also quartile 2. So we're going to tell the computer which quartile you want. So this is Q1, so I just insert quartile number 1. And the same for this one, it will be equal quartile, and then quartile number 3. And that's how I found all the statistics value. And then I can just copy it to the other 3 column. What I'm going to do is just when your mouse is on the right down part, it will become a cross, and then press it, and then it can be shifted. So you can find all the 3 part, the other 3 groups is here. Okay, that's the first part, to find all the statistics value that we need. And then I'm going to show you how to do the sophomore. To do the sophomore, to do the histogram. So to do the histogram, that's just column all the data that you're going to make. It will be very, very easy in Google Sheet to do it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just circle all the data you want, and then press the button Insert. You got a chart here. So at first you can, maybe you're not going to have the histogram here. You're going to have, maybe you're going to have the line chart or the other chart, but you can change the chart type here, and then to find it, maybe it will be suggested here. If not, you'll be find it here, histogram chart, and then you can find it histogram of freshman, and the same for the other one. Okay, it will be freshman. Okay, and the same if you want to change all the sorry. Okay, and then we can do the other ones too. Sophomore. Oh, a little bit late. So I'm sorry, I'm going to do it again. Just circle all the data you need. Okay, and then insert chart. So here's the histogram of sophomore. Here's the histogram of sophomore, and as you can see, that's the maximum, the minimum of these two graph is not the same. So it's hard to if we are going to do the comparing, it's a little bit hard to do it. So let me just let it be smaller. Okay, first. Okay. So it will be a little bit hard to do the comparing. So what we can do is, okay, change the minimum of this graph. So what we're going to do, double click, and then in the custom setup here, and then you can find the horizontal axis. So we're going to change the maximum and the minimum of the horizontal horizontal value, and then you can axis. Then we can find we can do it here, 50, and change the maximum maybe to 90. The same to this one, you can change the minimum to 50, and change the maximum to 90. Sorry. So you can easily to compare these two graphs. Okay. So I'm going to just do 2 of it, okay? So some of you will have to do 4. And then I'm going to show you how to do how to graph the box and whisker plot. So all the data we need is here. So I'm going to circle all of it, and then insert a chart. And you can see that it's a bar chart. It's not what I'm going to need. What I'm going to graph is a box and whisker plot, and which is to change the chart type, and then just find it here. But at first you're going to see that, oh, it's not really good, because your requirement is 5 columns, but you only got 3. You only got 4, which means that we need 5 columns. So, but I already need. Actually, I have 5 here. I have minimum, column 1, or etc. But so, what I'm going to do is just switch the row and the columns, and then you're going to find out that the plot is not really good at it. So we have to recheck all the data that this chart show. For the x-axis, which means the topic here, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, it's come from B 150 to E 150, which is correct. But the lower part, which means the minimum of it, it should be the B from the in the row 153. So what I'm going to do is just change it to 153, and the open part of it, which means the quarter one, it will be 154, and then the close, it will be close at 100, the quarter three, which is 156, and the high part of it will be 157. And then that's how I changed all the data and show the box and whisper. But as what I see, that there is a lot of blank part here. So what I'm going to do is the same as what I did before in histogram, is to change the maximum and the minimum here. So maybe I can change the minimum to 50. So what I'm going to change is the vertical axis. It's the vertical axis. So here it will be minimum will be changed to 50, and then the maximum changed to 90. Okay, so that's how I finish the box and whistle plot. And but this is not the perfect box and whistle plot, but because in the Google Sheets, it can only show the quarter one and the quarter three. You cannot show median here. You cannot show median here. That's a little bit unperfect about Google Sheet. But if you use Excel to do the box and whistle plot, it will be easier to do it, and it can be show the median of it and even mean. Okay, and I'm going to find another. I'm going to do. Actually I already put a video in Managepad, which is for the Excel part, and hope you enjoy all the lessons today. Thank you.